I think I'm getting too old. I think I'm ready to retire.
Are you with us?
Yeah.
Hello, welcome
Hello.
to a Yarn Shop podcast, episode, who knows, 6?
Insert number here.
I think it's 6.
What if it's not?
Then
Will
I'm
you
wrong.
buy me something?
No. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad. I think I'm ready to retire.
Already?
Yeah, can we make that happen?
No.
This angle makes that Jules-Spun ombre look like it's floating on your head.
It does, doesn't it?
There you go.
Do you want me to...
No, it's fine. So, what are you knitting?
I'm knitting you a sock.
Just one.
Well, this is the first
Is this
one.
how everyone finds out that I've got a false leg?
Well, even if you had a false leg, I would still knit you 2 socks, so they match. This is the first one
Okay.
of a pair of socks for you, but stupidly, I decided to do it in 1x1 rib, so it's taking a while.
I don't know what 1x1 rib means.
Knit 1, purl 1.
Oh, okay. I'm working on that at the minute.
Well, you're doing knit 2. Oh no, you are doing knit
I
1,
am
purl
doing knit
1.
1,
There
purl
you
1.
go. You're doing 1x1 rib.
Where do I put my coffee? Look,
You have to put it over there.
Oh gosh. Oh no. I don't bend that way. Yeah, so I have taken up knitting. If you've not seen the first episode, it'll be up here somewhere and you can watch it on our channel. Mm-hmm. The next episode is ready to go live. I completely forgot to upload it yesterday because we got really busy. But yeah, look. I'm knitting.
Yeah, that's the wrong side.
That's the... for God's sakes. There you go. Look, there's my knitting.
So so far you've done a knit stitch, a purl stitch. So you learnt stocking stitch because that's knit and purl together, and then
Okay.
you've also done a 2x2 rib.
And I've made lots of mistakes.
And you've made, well, you found the rib difficult, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it's because I was running the shop as well. Mm-mm. So I kind of like get into it and then someone will ask me something and I'm like...
And you forget where you are.
Yeah.
And then I think you've just
But
moved...
I forget where I am in general anyway, so...
Yeah. I think you've moved on to 1x1 rib now, have you?
I ain't got a clue.
So what's the next step, do you think, for you?
Once I'm confident, this is purely for me to get confident, and then I think I'm going to make something.
Yeah.
I think I might make some wrist warmers. I think we've mentioned this in the second video, which isn't live yet. Mm. That, yeah, I want to make a pair of wrist warmers, and then I'm going to make you some.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what.
Oh.
Because you're not going to get it till you're 80, but if I put that out there now...
Okay.
And yeah, you'll see it one day.
One day.
It's exciting, isn't it?
That is very exciting.
What would you like me to make it? If I could make you anything,
Oh.
bearing in mind skill level, don't be like, oh, can you do me a Farewell vest?
It would be nice if you could make me a scarf or some wrist warmers.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably wear some wrist warmers or some mittens.
With a flap.
Yeah.
That seems like hard work.
Or mittens without a flap.
Fingerless gloves.
Yeah. No, mittens. Where they cover, they go over. You know what a mitten looks like, right?
Yeah, they're pointless gloves because you
No,
can't
they're
use your
not.
fingers.
Oh no, they're not pointless because they keep your hands warm.
No, but then you've got like otter hands. It's a waste of time. Alright, I might make you a scarf.
Oh, okay. After I just said wrist warmers.
Yeah, but I want wrist warmers.
Well, you can make 2 pairs of wrist warmers. Well, do you know what? You make what you think.
Have you ever wanted a tiny square
Get
tea
off my-
coaster?
You've got my knitting caught in your
Oh, yeah.
knitting.
Oh my God, are we like collabing? Is this how that works?
I was about to say something.
Docking.
Yeah.
When 2 spaceships love each other very much.
Oh God.
Google it.
No, don't. That's just brought the tone down, isn't it? Oh, right. Well, so that's what you've been up to.
Yeah.
And you've been, you did some on the bus, didn't you?
Yeah. You can tell because it's God.
So you've been committed to it. Committed to the bit.
Not committed, bullied to the bit. By a lot of our regulars. You know who you are if you're
Yeah.
watching this. And they still come in and go, that's good, so when are you making a jumper? Hang fire. Let me remember what stitch I'm on first.
You'll get there.
Yeah, sure. So you're making a sock. What else are you making? Where's your other thing that you've been working on? Because that's that ties in quite nicely to something exciting, doesn't it?
So I've done a swatch of our new British yarn that's arriving. It's on its way to us right this second as we speak. Can we see that? Is that focusing on me or?
That's probably, yeah, I can work that in post.
There we go. So I've done a swatch.
Well done.
This is, I can't remember which one this is. Is this the Wooltrace or the
That's
sheep
the
stuff?
Wooltrace.
That's the Wooltrace. So that's the one where you'll be able to...
Is that the Wooltrace? No, I'm starting to doubt myself. No, I think that might be the Wooltrace and the other one's the sheep stuff.
Yeah, I think so too. You'll be able to type into the website, not our website, Laxtons, which is where this is from, into their website, the number that's on the band, the label.
The label.
And then you can trace it back to the farm that it was from. I would love if it told me what sheep it was from, but I don't think it will.
I thought it was going to be like, and it showed me the farmer's Tinder profile.
But
I think it does say what sheep it is.
like the breed,
I think so.
but not like Doris.
This is Doris. She likes fields
Yeah.
and walks in the park. That's a bit much, isn't it?
That's the dream.
That's like adopt a sheep.
Oh my goodness, adopt a sheep. I used to adopt a whale when I was little. Or a dolphin.
You didn't.
No, it was a dolphin.
You didn't. Some man in an office in like Luxembourg sold you the dream
Yeah.
and you paid money to him.
Well, I got it for my birthday. I adopted a dolphin.
You didn't really adopt a dolphin though, did you?
Anyway.
There's not some mummy and daddy dolphin out there going, you was adopted by a little girl called Hannah.
Yeah. So I've done this swatch anyway, and I've decided to do it in a different kind of stitch than I would normally. Ah, there we go. Oh, stop moving.
I do this
not-
all in post.
Okay.
Stop trying to tell the camera what to do.
I wasn't telling the camera, I was telling you.
I know what I'm doing.
Look, I'm losing my train of thought. Can you just be quiet for a second? Thank you. So,
Right.
don't say a word.
Don't worry
I'm
about the
gonna lose.
focusing.
I'm not worrying about the focusing. I'm
You
trying
are.
to get my words out, and I'm losing them. They are passing me by, and I'm waving as they go. I've done a different stitch to just doing a stocking stitch swatch because I thought it was more interesting and it would look a lot nicer. I'm in the process of making a second swatch
With the other yarn.
with the other yarn, which is the sheep soft, which is still all spun and dyed within 50 miles of where the sheep are from, but it doesn't have the code on that you can then trace it back to the farm.
Yeah.
Am I correct?
There's some other perks to this over the other one. You can find all the information and we'll have it on our website.
Yeah, we'll do a proper video when it arrives and it's in our hands. So this one, again, I'm doing a lacy swatch because I just thought whenever we have swatches and we get them from the companies that we
Like
get wool from.
This one here that's
Can
in
you
the
see it in the
background.
background? Yeah, they're all made on machines and it's just stocking stitch. So I thought because I'm hand making these, it would be nicer to have something a little bit more interesting to look at.
It's textured and you can kind of see where you might have made a bit of a mistake or a stitch isn't as loose as it could be.
How? I've not made any mistakes. I have not made any mistakes on that. That is so rude. Take that back.
Right. If anyone pops in and finds a mistake on this,
There are no mistakes.
if anyone pops into this and finds a mistake, you get a £5 voucher.
That was karma.
What?
Some wool has just floated from the ether down into your coffee.
Right.
That's karma. This,
I'm pretty sure I swallowed a staple the other day.
you followed a sleep.
I followed it. Not like a whole staple, like a little bit of a staple. So I was trying to get it off some paper and it sort of broke off and I found a big bit and I couldn't find the little bit. And then there was something in my coffee as I was drinking it.
That explains so much. This is the definition of perfection. There are no mistakes in this. I cannot believe.
If someone comes in and finds a mistake, you
There's
get a
no
£5
mistakes.
voucher.
There's no mistakes.
Can we shake on it?
There's no mistakes. I know that there's no mistakes. There's no mistakes in this either. The only mistake will be me stabbing you with it. So, Anyway, I'll hopefully finish this tonight because this only took me
Last night.
an hour last night. A really simple lace pattern actually, a 4-row repeat, which was really.
Is it the same one on this one as well?
No, Daniel.
This has more definition.
This, if you have a look, this is a horizontal pattern.
Right.
Right. This is an 8-row repeat. This is a vertical. Can you not see the difference?
New to knitting, so And you're going to do some crochet ones as well?
Yes, I will do some crochet ones as well. Although I'm not sure whether you would crochet with this wool. Oh no!
Oh, that's karma, that is.
I've just dropped it in my coffee.
Oh dear. Right, so if you find the coffee stain, what do you get? You get Hannah's wool.
No.
A whole yarn stash. Please.
No. Ow. So that's that.
That's exciting.
That's very exciting. That's on its way to us now, so that'll definitely be out next week.
Yeah, we talked about it a bit more in detail in the last podcast, which, if I remember, is up here or below, or you can find it on the channel. So there's 16 colours, 8 of the Wooltrace, 8 of the sheep soft. We've got to find an entire bay for that.
Yes.
Which will be a laugh.
Yes.
And yesterday we ordered our cottons.
Yes.
Well, the start of our cottons.
Oh, I've not got the. Bear with.
Oh, there'll be a jump cut now. Can you imagine if I jump cut and there was a postman sat here, like you?
Tell them what you told the postman.
Eh?
Tell them what you told the postman.
Oh, the postman said that Hannah was pregnant.
No, not that postman. Oh, no, not that postman. The postman asked Dan his name the other day, and you told him it was Stephen.
Yeah.
And he believed you.
And now I've got to remember to go on the website and change everything to Stephen.
So, oh, hang on a second.
What?
I'm not comfy.
Right, you're back.
I'm back.
You're not the postman.
I'm not the postman. So yesterday we ordered some new, to us, Rowan cottons. So we've got the Rowan Summer Light DK and Summer Light 4-ply coming. I don't think we got all of the colours, but we did get a lot of the colours.
We got a lot of the colours that are featured in the new pattern books.
Yes, and the new magazine.
And the new magazine.
Because the new magazine's out
soon.
Tomorrow?
Some of the patterns are gorgeous.
Yeah.
And the colours I think we chose are like... I wouldn't say we chose the colours because they're in the magazine, and I felt like we were sacrificing some great colours. I think the colours we chose I really like.
I made a list of colours that I wanted, like looking at the swatches on the website, and then when I had a look in the information that they give us about the launch, the colours that I'd chosen were in the launch as well, so it was good. And I think there's 3 new colours in each of them.
Yeah.
So we've got the 3 new colours, obviously, but then they also have this brand new yarn, which is called Cotton Trio, and it is a mix of cotton, wool and alpaca, 50-gram balls, and we've got all of these colours coming. So this is a swatch book that they sent us, so these are all the colours, and it's like it's almost like a bit twiddly, isn't it?
A bit textured.
Yeah, it's lovely, and when it's knitted up, it's really nice. It's got a nice drape to it. So 120 meters per 50 grams. And we've got all of the patterns to go with it as well.
Colours.
All the colours, all the patterns.
If you're in, come and have a squish. If it's not in when you pop in, ask us, we'll get the sample out and you can have a look.
I think it will be though, because it's released tomorrow, so by the time this video is out, it will have been released. When we've shown people already, this corally colour seems to be the one that's catching people's eye, and that is also the colour of my perfect. It's the same colour. So that colour must be in.
That must be the in colour.
And I ordered some of this colour to make a sample for the shop window as well. So I just got to pick a pattern, which is proven to be the difficult part.
There is so many great patterns. If you're looking for like simple, almost timeless
Yeah.
summer garments,
Yeah.
like a really great V-neck vest or like a simple cardigan without buttons.
Some vest tops.
That kimono's nice.
The kimono's nice. Yeah, there's some really nice.
And not expensive. We priced up some of these garments to make, and it was like, what, less than 40 quid?
Yeah.
So I think it's a bit of a bargain. We're also we've had like a big sale on our cottons at the minute to kind of reduce down the stock we had, because a lot of it we inherited when we took over, and we need to make space essentially. So we're almost at a point now where we can rebuy the cotton soft. We talked about finesse cotton on the way to work this morning, because we're going to get that back up. We've just restocked dishcloth cotton, so I'm hoping in the next month the cotton section will be there.
Yeah.
We'll have all, you know, the great cottons from King Cole, the great ones from Rowan. The DK will be done in terms of wool from Laxtons. I'm trying to think what else we need to work on.
We've tried to restock the 4-ply, but most of the colours were out of stock, weren't they, when we tried to order them? So we're waiting on them to come back into stock before we can do that.
Yeah, because last time we did I think it was the wool, which is over on my shoulder. Last time we did a restock on that, a lot of it was out of stock, so we did that piecemeal, which made no sense, because then we had loads of half of the stock and barely piecemeal.
What does that mean?
Like bits and bobs. You've never heard that?
I've never heard that before.
Oh. So we did it in dribs and drabs, which made no sense, because then we had loads of colours that we had lots of and loads of colours we didn't.
Yeah.
And the colours we didn't have a lot of, people going, I need 10 for a pattern, and we couldn't get. So at the minute, with the 4-ply, we're not really going to touch it until we know we can get the stock we want back in.
Yeah.
And we're looking at the Laxtons 4-ply.
Oh, yeah.
So we need space for that as well. So the yarn, the sock section and the kids section, I think, are the two big ones for this year.
Yeah.
And if we can find 5 minutes, we need to work on the chunkies.
Yes.
I think the price wise, we need to tweak.
Super chunky's all right at the moment. We did that last week.
Yeah.
But yeah, the chunky, we have run down the stock of that, haven't we, quite a bit? So we need to sort that out.
And it'd be nice to get some. Well, we want to get the Jameson wool chunky, because we don't have a wool chunky as well. So we need to start making space for that. Because we're a small shop. That's the problem. We've only got so much space. So in an ideal world, we'll bring in wool chunky next week. We'll bring in X, Y, and Z. We'll bring in the kids' yarns, because we do need it. But the problem is, we'll bring it in, and then where does it go?
Yeah.
And if it goes out, that'll sell really well. But all the stuff that we have now probably won't sell. So then you're ending up in this catch-22 situation.
I'd rather run stock down and have an empty shelf for a couple of weeks than end up bringing more stuff in, and then that stuff that's already on the shelf just being forgotten about and being put in a box somewhere.
Yeah. But then we can order it. We say this to people all the time. If you want something that we haven't got in stock, just ask us. We can add it to our next order.
Yeah.
It's something we do all the time. Someone emailed about, I can't remember what yarn it was now, and asking when it's coming back in. It was like, look, we'll just add it to the next order, because it's not on the priority list for us right now. I am happy with where the shop's at. I'm really excited about sitting down maybe December or Jan, when the shop is even further along in our vision.
Don't say what you're going to say.
What?
Was you going to talk about sock wool?
No, I wasn't going to talk about sock wool.
Okay.
We're not talking about sock wool. That tangent's staying in my pocket.
Okay.
It's just never ending.
It is never ending. But I really want to talk about this wool that sat on top of my head.
Oh, yeah.
Jewel spun. Ombre. 400 grams. I'm going to take it off.
Careful.
Jewel spun.
That matches your cardigan.
It does, I know. Well, I really want to make something for myself, but I'm purposely not going to use this one because I always use pink and purple. I want to do something in the blue. Can you see the blue behind me?
The blue has been our most popular one.
It has, and it is gorgeous.
Surprising.
Well, I think in part there's a pattern that uses the blue, and I think that is helping to sell that colour.
Okay.
Because it looks so great on the pattern.
Yeah,
it's a cardigan, and one side, in fact, we'll put a picture. One side, the sides are different because of you've used different bits of the ball.
Okay.
And I think that's helping. And it's gorgeous. And obviously we're selling because I want it. And then I can't have it.
Yeah. But when we first saw this, I thought this would be our best seller.
The pink and purple? Really?
Yeah.
We don't sell much pink and purple. The red's been popular
No,
too.
but when you see this as the swatch, it's really nice.
So it's 400 grams, 1,000 metres.
Yeah.
I'm just
One
wondering
ball
if I can-
project, but asterisk, that's very sizes.
It is. So the smallest size generally is a one ball product. So this is the regular jewel spun Aran. It makes it look tiny. Like these balls look so big normally on the shelf, and now it makes it look tiny. Huh?
Look, it's so small.
Yeah.
But I had a really good chat yesterday with Sodar rep, Wayne.
Woolly
And we
Wayne.
were saying, it's weird that on the jewel spun, historically, acrylic, why's the chunky got wool in it?
I don't know.
Why not do a jewel spun chunky with just acrylic?
I don't know.
Strange, right?
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see what people make with this. We've had a couple of people buy it, not for the patterns that are out.
There's somebody who is crocheting with the red one.
That looks good.
We shared it on our Instagram. It looks so good. Like the subtle colour change. Oh, thanks, Dan.
That's me mental note because I was sat tonight going, what's he doing?
The subtle colour change really works well with the crochet. And
Yeah, because somebody's done the Spirit DK crochet. Do you remember that? Or was it the chunky? And that looked really cool.
yeah, there was that girl who did the chunky, but then in the Hexie Cardi course, a couple of people, well, 3 people used the Spirit DK and it looked great.
Yeah.
It really did. So it does look good knit up, like, so you can see the definite stripes, but crocheted, it looks even...
It looks like a really good, vibrant...
Yeah, subtle. I love it. So that's that.
Finally allowed to talk about it.
Finally allowed to talk about
we
it.
put it on socials a bit too early.
Yes, we did. A week early. Because we checked if other people were selling it, and they were. So we didn't...
I don't think there's an issue with us putting it up early. I don't think it affected anyone.
No, I don't think so either. But we won't do that again.
We probably will. Honestly, the last Yarn Shop podcast, if anyone watched it, you may have noticed a few jump cuts in there, and that is because we went off on a mad tangent talking about the jewel spun ombre, and what was the other one we talked about? The Rowan Cotton Trio. And then I was sat editing it that night, and I was like, oh, let me just get some pictures of these. No one online to talk about it. I was like, maybe we're not allowed to talk about it. We weren't allowed to talk about it. So then it involved me chopping about 20 minutes of the video.
Have you got that footage that you can insert into this video?
Probably somewhere, but I ain't going to tell you where that is.
You'll have to see if you can find it.
We're not going to be able to find it. I think we were just saying how great it looks and how excited we are.
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely one of those things this year, trend-wise, where they're going for like vibrant colours.
Yeah.
Which...
Well, they've also got, can you just hold this please? 10 new colours in the Sodar Stories, which is one of our faves. I've just grabbed a few to show you. So they've taken 10 colours off, and then they've come out with 10 new colours. This green is lovely. And there's these ones as well.
That red's good as well.
Yeah, the red's been really popular. And there's also, I think there's 10 new patterns, and they're all crocheted.
Yeah, and then there's some patterns that must be old patterns that we didn't get when we brought it in. So I've ordered a few crochet ones. There's a Hexie cardigan.
There's some really good festival things, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a few festival patterns that we've ordered in.
And then there's one particular pattern that I just thought would be perfect for festival goers, like a quick crochet top. So I've ordered enough wool to make up 10 kits of that. So I'll have all of the wool that you need, a crochet hook, the pattern, as in a kit. So
it is a genuine one ball project. We'll do a lot of the sizes, all the sizes.
All the sizes, yeah. So it's in I think it's 7 different colours, and you use 1 ball of each colour. So obviously if you do a smaller size, you're going to have some left over, but you'll use more if you do a larger size. But yeah, every size it says 1 ball, so that's good.
I wonder if you did the smaller size, if you'll get 2 out of them.
Possibly, yeah.
So,
or you could match with a friend.
Yeah, twinning. So I'll insert a quick picture of what that looks like.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting for the yarn to arrive, and then I can whip up a sample.
Follow the socials or the newsletter that we put on our website if you want to stay up to date with that. Surdar Stories, though, one of my favourite yarns. I think it's one of the most popular yarns we have.
Yeah, it's really good if you're learning to crochet. It hangs really nicely. It's nice that it's got cotton in it, but then it's not fluffy because it's got the acrylic mixed with it as well. It's cool.
Mercerised.
That's what I mean, it's not fluffy.
Yeah. Amigurumi as well. We're getting a lot of people that are making... So we've just had a load of new books get delivered. We'll insert like some quick pictures here. And a lot of those, like the Muppet one, the Wallace and Gromit one, the Pokemon one, some of those, we're using a lot of this. So I think this is just such a good versatile yarn. So if you're ever looking for a good crochet yarn or a versatile cotton mix, seek this out in your local yarn shop, because I think it's just a good one, isn't it?
It's really good, and it comes in 40 colours. So we still have some of the colours that are discontinuing, so we've got about 45 colours at the moment.
Good for temperature blankets. We've had a few people do it.
Yes, we've had, well, yeah, more than a few people are doing temperature blankets with it, which is good.
I think it helps though, because there's like every colour, so say green, there's like 3 or 4 greens, there's 3 or 4 reds, there's almost like a dark to light scale on each of the colours. So when we've done the Muppets crochet book, we're looking for a certain shade of pink. It's pretty easy to book match to what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Maybe you could do a temperature blanket next year, a knitted one. You just have to knit.
Do you know what I'd quite like to make? And I was thinking this on the toilet this morning. I wasn't even using the toilet. I was just sat there in despair because my daughter was stood in my face asking me about the siren she heard last night.
Oh, the bogey alarm.
The bogey alarm. I could do a peak district blanket.
What do you mean?
So every time I got to the peaks, I could crochet a little strip of a colour that's, you know, like when we went up to Ludge Church and it's quite greeny, and then we went up to Falls Cave, which is quite browny. Could be quite cool.
Yeah, or you could do it on the length, like each colour represents a different length, like 2 mile walk, 3 mile walk.
That seems a lot of work for me.
Oh, okay.
Slow down here.
Yeah, you could do.
And then brown for the border, because I just slip over a lot and roll around in mud.
Yeah, or a scarf, and then you could wear it when you walk in.
Could work.
Or a snood.
That scarfing reminds me of the fighter pilots in World War II used to wear silk scarves with maps of like Normandy and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that if they crash landed, they had a map.
Yeah.
Just there you go, fun fact.
I
for
knew
you.
that. That was in my brain.
You did know that one.
I did.
There's a lot of stuff you didn't realise trains had wheels.
No, it wasn't trains. It was trams. Do you see wheels on trams?
No, because they're under the cowling.
Well, that's what I mean. So I'd never thought about them having wheels. I just thought that they were on a track.
Yeah, but 2 pieces of metal can't rub against each other.
But the wheels are metal.
Yeah, but they're lined. There's a whole like engineering thing we're going to get into. This is a yarn shop podcast, not the engineering podcast. But trains have wheels.
I know trains have wheels. It was
And
trams,
so do trams.
that I was unsure about. You
Can't trust them. Them shifty trams just floating.
Yeah, hover trams.
Yeah.
That's the future.
What else we got coming up then?
We have got a couple of markets coming up that we are getting ready for. So we are doing the A Up Market, which is in Nottingham Square, on the 29th, 30th and 31st of... No. The 28th, the 29th and 30th of March. But we're only doing it on the 28th and the 29th.
Which is the Friday and the Saturday.
The Friday and the Saturday. And then in Notts, who we do our wine and twine wine tasting evenings with, They're having the stall on the Sunday the 30th, which is Mother's Day, and it's also my mummy's birthday.
Yeah. So if you're around Nottingham on those days, come and say hi.
Yes, I've been doing some hand-dyed, getting that ready. We've got some kits. I'll be taking the crochet festival top kit probably.
If we get it done.
Yes. I will get it done. What else are we taking?
Laxtons.
Laxtons.
Colonsay.
Colonsay. Oh, Colonsay. We've not talked about Colonsay.
Can you reach it?
Okay.
There you go.
So last week, our order of Colonsay hat and wrist warmer kits came. They've nearly sold out.
They've nearly sold out. We got the hats and the wrist warmers.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, so they're sheep, and they use plants on the island for the dyes, so it's all natural, it's all sustainable, traceable. And this is the new packaging. So at Christmas we got them in boxes with needles.
Yeah.
And this time it's vegware packaging.
Oh, the label keeps falling off. Yeah. So it's the packaging is made from compostable and biodegradable vegetable starch, which I think is amazing. And this is one of the hat kits. There's 2 different colourways in the hat kits. We had 5 different wrist warmer ones. I think we've sold out of 3 of them.
Yeah, it's got a bit. We brought them in thinking it's not the right weather because it's getting warm. So we'll probably sell 1 or 2 to the tourists and the people that missed out on them the first time. But we'll probably have a few left over for the market. No. Saturday almost cleared us out.
Yeah, so I've ordered some more, and Sarah is doing her best to get us some more ready for the end of the month for the market, but we possibly won't have them, which is fine. Like, we don't want to kill her off.
We understand why there's a delay.
Yeah, but we will have them back in the shop at some point anyway, and they'll be on our website too. So
Yeah, but this is one of our, I think I talked about this on one of our very first podcasts. This was one of those big projects for me when I first took over the shop. Was I wanted to bring something that was small, independent, British, traceable, blah blah blah, and this ticked all those boxes. It was a bit of a gamble. The ones at Christmas did well. Brought this in, bit of a gamble because we're getting towards summer.
Yeah.
And no, they're just flying out.
Yeah.
And I think they're brilliant. And we floated the idea about talking to Sarah about a collaboration, a special version of these or something. We won't say what it is.
Well, no, because we're not talked to Sarah yet.
No, we're definitely not. Sarah, if you're watching, sorry. But I think that'd be the way to go in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just immensely proud to have these in the shop. I really enjoy it when people, because we've got the basket somewhere in the shop, I don't know where I've moved it to, that usually sits here. And it tells the story of Colonsay, and it just makes me really proud when people sit and read that and go, oh, that's amazing, that is. And then they buy one as a gift or for themselves.
Yeah.
Not thinking about making it this year, but they'll be like, oh, I'll have that in the stash for like when it gets colder and I'm in the house a lot. So, yeah.
It is kind of one of those things that you need to grab it while you see it as well, because there's no guarantee that we'll have them in the colder months.
But
or
we are
they might be different.
Yeah, they might be different. We are going to do a competition though. We have a box of the yarn, so we're going to do a giveaway on our socials hopefully next week.
Yeah,
so stay tuned for that.
And we've got a giveaway coming of a book as well.
Yeah, we finally have the Moomin book. A few of our customers came in last year with it towards Christmas, and we now have a Search Press account, which is a book publisher, and one of the books they had was the Moomin book, so we went mad.
And our daughter loves the Moomin, so I've dyed up some wool to make her a pair of Moomin socks.
Which is exciting. And then me, and then you.
Yeah.
And then we'll just live in Moomin socks.
Yes.
Which will be exciting. So we're just getting in loads of books now.
But we've got a copy of the Moomin book to give away.
Yeah, we have got a copy to give away as well. We've also got the Granny Square card deck, that's now in stock. And there's a flower card deck, apparently I'm allowed to say.
I saw that.
So that's out soon, so we've done a big pre-order on that. Yeah, lots happening. I'm really excited about the Search Press account. It's opened our eyes up to a lot more books.
Yeah.
There's one that I've pre-ordered, which is like the history of British sheep and British wools, and then it has some patterns. There's a crochet cat one as well that I've ordered.
Oh, is it crochet or knit?
I can't remember.
Your own. It's either knit or crochet your own cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they look like lifelike. That is mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I think we've got a lot's happened, as we always say, a lot's happened, and then everything that we've kind of put into motion will be happening in the next few weeks again. So there'll be lots to update you on again, and we'll have swatches and garments to show you, and market footage possibly.
Definitely some market footage.
Dan will have done some more knitting.
I'm going to do some knitting right now just before we go.
Are you?
Am I on the knit or a purl?
Let me have a look.
Let's have a look. Yeah, so just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that watches this, watches any of our stuff, pops in. We're really grateful for the support. It's been over a year now since we took over.
No, it hasn't.
Has it not?
No.
It feels it.
No, it's it'll be a year in the 1st of June.
Oh yeah, because we took over in June. Anyway, it feels like a year. We've just had so much great support.
You're on a knit.
Thank you. Right.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to do some. I'm going to do some knitting before we go, just to prove to people that I can actually. This isn't a con, you're secretly doing it behind my back.
Got to my hands.
Like Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Got to get the elbows right. Here we go. And he's off. Yeah, so just a massive thank you to everyone that watches our stuff and pops in. I still think it's a bit weird that
you
people
say this every podcast.
You say this as well.
It is very
People
strange.
popping in and talk about watching our videos or following this weird journey of I've messed up. Look.
It's because you're talking.
Have I cocked that up completely?
I
What
can't
have I
see
done?
your hands in the way.
Oh, look at this live knitting and his balls did it up. Yeah, I don't know. I make these thinking that no one's going to watch it. So when people do watch it and say they enjoy it, it always just like sort of throws me off a bit. What are you doing?
Right, you're on a knit.
I'm on a knit.
I was going to say something and it's completely gone.
Say it.
I want to do a project update video.
Yeah.
However, I haven't got any projects.
Well,
because I've been focusing on making samples for the shop, and you're doing grand. You're on a pearl stitch now.
what's that middle flappy bit all about?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it. Yeah, but you've done a few samples and things, so I think we can get like a Hannah project update going.
Possibly after I've made the cotton trio sample and the cotton 4-ply sample.
Yeah. So let us know what you want Hannah to show off. I think there's enough, because I know a few people have asked us where your project update's gone.
There is a jumper, a stripy moss stitch jumper that I'm doing. I've split for the front and back, and it is hell.
Is that the Rowan one?
It's a Rowan pattern, but I'm using King Cole wool. Yeah.
I think you spoke about that in one of your last projects.
I'll have to bring it next time. It's because you change colour every row and it's moss stitch, it's just taking ages.
Yeah, but
which I knew it would do, and it doesn't matter that it's taking ages because it's the process, isn't it?
But it is looking good.
Thank you.
So maybe we'll do like a not necessarily a finished project video, but we'll just give people like a hey, this is what I'm sort of working on and losing my mind on.
Yeah, I've got some socks that I've finished. I've done half a hexie cardigan.
Always got socks to finish. I think your just default thing to make is socks.
Oh, somebody's knocking
we've got
on the door.
customers. We better go. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.